Hippopotamus, guardians of Africa's waterways. An enormous and ancient creature known as the hippopotamus can be seen roaming the rivers and lakes that are located in the heart of Africa's watery landscapes. This creature has been able to captivate the imagination of mankind for millennia due to its enormous size, menacing tusks, and semi-aquatic existence. Join us as we embark on an adventure into the world of the hippopotamus, where we will investigate its characteristics, including its biology, behavior, ecological value, and fascinating life cycle. The hippopotamus, which is scientifically referred to as Hippopotamus amphibius, can trace its genealogy back millions of years to the ancient landscapes of Africa. These amazing creatures, which are members of the family Hippopotamidae, have developed incredible adaptations that allow them to flourish in both aquatic and terrestrial environments. The gradual appearance of different species of hippopotamus is demonstrated by fossil records, which illustrate how these animals have progressed through the many epochs of Earth's history. One of the most remarkable characteristics of the hippopotamus is its semi-aquatic lifestyle, in which it spends a significant portion of its time submerged in water bodies such as rivers, lakes, and swamps. Because their bodies are fashioned like barrels, they are able to smoothly glide through the water with graceful ease because their buoyancy is exactly suited to their bodies. The thick, hairless skin that they have shields them from the harmful rays of the sun and acts as an insulator against the chilly seas. The remarkable thing about hippopotamuses is that, despite their enormous size, males can weigh up to 3,300 pounds, 1,500 kilograms. They are extremely agile while they are in the water. Through the use of their webbed feet, they are able to smoothly propel themselves beneath the surface of the water while holding their breath for several minutes with ease. In order to navigate their watery realms with accuracy and grace, they possess the aquatic prowess necessary to accomplish so. Although the hippopotamus may give the impression of being calm and peaceful in its natural environment, it is equipped with formidable defenses in the event that it is threatened. One of the most recognizable examples of these defense mechanisms is the extended canine teeth, sometimes known as tusks, which can reach a length of up to 20 inches, 50 centimeters. In order to demonstrate the hippopotamus's superiority in its domain, these ivory weapons are utilized for the purpose of fending off competitors and potential predators. Hippopotamuses are characterized by their formidable jaws, which are constructed with enormous incisors and molars, in addition to their tusks. These teeth have the ability to deliver a bite that can break bones, and they are also capable of tearing through tough vegetation and discouraging any potential dangers. Hippos are not to be underestimated when it comes to protecting themselves or their young, despite the fact that they consume only plants as their primary source of nutrition. Life cycle of hippopotamuses. The life cycle of a hippopotamus is a monument to the resiliency and adaptability of these species. Each step of the life cycle, beginning with birth and ending with adulthood, is divided into separate stages. We are about to go on an adventure that will take us through the fascinating life cycle of the hippopotamus. 1. Birth and early life. Hippopotamus calves are born under the protection of the water, and their birth weight is normally between 25 and 50 kilograms, 50 to 110 pounds. Most of the time, their births take place underwater, and the mother will bring her young to the surface so that it can take its first breath. They are able to swim alongside their moms within a few hours after birth, demonstrating that calves are exceptionally nimble from the moment they are born into the world. 2. During the first few months of their lives, hippopotamus calves are completely dependent on their mother's milk for food. This is important for their growth and development. They nurse while submerged in water, where the mother's body serves as both a source of nourishment and safety. As they develop, calves start to consume a variety of plants, and as they get older, they eventually switch to a diet consisting of grasses and aquatic plants. 3. The juvenile years. Hippopotamuses continue to grow at a high rate while they are in their juvenile years as their bodies adjust to meet the requirements of their habitat. They devote a significant portion of their time to the seas that are shallower, where they acquire fundamental abilities like as hunting for food and interacting with other individuals who are part of their pod. The development of their social relationships and communication skills is aided by engaging in playful bouts and interactions with their peers. 4. Sexual maturity and reproduction. The age at which a hippopotamus reaches sexual maturity tends to be anywhere between 5 and 7 years old, with some modest differences between males and females. It is common for males to engage in fierce competition with one another for access to females during the mating season, which normally takes place during the dry season when water levels are lower. During the process of establishing territories in excellent aquatic environments, Dominant males engage in dramatic displays of hostility and vocalizations. 5. The courtship and birth process. Once a female hippopotamus has chosen a mate, the two of them will participate in a courtship ritual that includes vocalizations, demonstrations of dominance, and underwater dances. In most situations, the female gives birth to a single calf after a gestation period of around 8 months. However, there are some instances in which twins are born. There is a strong link between the mother and the calf, and the mother will aggressively protect her youngsters from any potential dangers that may come their way. 6. The continuation of the cycle. The cycle continues as the newborn calf grows under the careful gaze of its mother and the protective pod. Additionally, the pod continues to protect the calf. Every year that goes by, it acquires new knowledge about the intricacies of surviving in its aquatic environment, strengthening its abilities in areas including as defense, social interactions, and foraging. The young calf will eventually develop into a formidable adult, and it will be prepared to assume its position in the intricate social order that exists within the hippopotamus community. Interactions with the environment. Hippopotamuses, which are responsible for protecting the waters of Africa, play an important part in the formation of their ecosystems. They contribute to the preservation of the natural balance of plants along riverbanks and in marshlands through their grazing activities. They do this by digesting enormous quantities of aquatic vegetation, which prevents these environments from getting overrun and strangled, so making room for other species to flourish. Additionally, the manure of hippopotamuses, which is rich in nutrients, is used to fertilize the area around them, which in turn encourages the growth of plants and algae alike. As a result, this offers a wide variety of species, including fish, insects, and birds, the opportunity to obtain food and refuge. Hippos are, in essence, ecosystem architects because they shape their environs in ways that are beneficial to a wide variety of animal species. Conservation obstacles. Hippopotamuses, despite the fact that they are ecologically significant, are confronted with considerable challenges to their existence in the present contemporary world. The natural habitats of these organisms are being encroached upon by human activities such as agriculture and the development of infrastructure, which in turn cause habitat loss and degradation. Runoff pollution and illegal poaching for the tusks of hippopotamuses are two other factors that represent significant threats to the populations of these animals. Activities are currently being made to solve these difficulties through conservation activities, with a particular emphasis on the preservation of habitat, anti-poaching measures, and community education. Hippopotamuses are able to flourish in protected areas and wildlife reserves because these places provide them with a safe haven away from the stresses that are caused by human activity. The purpose of public awareness campaigns is to bring attention to the significance of these magnificent species in the ecosystems of Africa, with the goal of cultivating a sense of care and responsibility. Cultural significance. Hippopotamuses have, throughout the course of human history, been associated with a wide variety of cultural significance in the areas that they live. In ancient Egyptian mythology, the goddess Ta'aret was frequently represented as a hippopotamus. This embodiment of the goddess was meant to represent maternity, protection, and fertility. Additionally, these creatures play a significant role in the folklore and traditions of the surrounding community, where stories of their tenacity and persistence have been passed down from generation to generation. At this point in time, hippopotamuses continue to be able to captivate the imaginations of people all around the world. These well-known animals act as ambassadors for the abundant biodiversity that can be found in Africa's waterways, appearing in wildlife documentaries and conservation campaigns around the world. As we come to the end of our investigation of the magnificent hippopotamus, we are left in awe of its enormous size, gracefulness, and the significance it holds for the environment. From its semi-aquatic lifestyle to its robust defenses and sophisticated social structures, the hippopotamus is a representative of the various ecosystems that can be found in Africa. In this day and age, which is characterized by environmental concerns, it is absolutely necessary for us to acknowledge and safeguard these amazing species. We can ensure that hippopotamuses will continue to wander the rivers and lakes of Africa in the future by putting forward conservation efforts, doing scientific study, and engaging in actions that are environmentally responsible. Let us honor the enduring legacy of the hippopotamus, which serves as the protector of Africa's rivers, and make it our goal to live in harmony with these majestic creatures. In the process of navigating the common landscapes that they call home, let us proceed with caution and show respect for the significant part they play in the web of life. It is possible for us to work together to make the future more favorable for hippopotamuses and the various ecosystems that they occupy. Join us in celebrating the majestic world of hippopotamuses and their crucial role in the vibrant ecosystems of Africa's waterways. Together, let us forge a path towards a future where hippopotamuses and humans coexist harmoniously, safeguarding their habitats and nurturing each other's well-being along the way. Please subscribe and share this message. Take action today to support conservation efforts aimed at protecting hippopotamuses and preserving their natural habitats in your community. Together, we can make a meaningful difference for hippopotamuses in the environment.